Today I'm going to talk about the Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights is very important. The Bill of Rights lay out our basic rights as human citizens. Without the Bill of Rights, important laws wouldn't exist. These laws include laws that keep us safe and keep us at peace. These laws of the 10 Amendments are the most important laws. The 10 Amendments are used often every day. Okay, so the First Amendment. The First Amendment has 5 basic rights: the freedom of religion, speech, assembly, and the right to petition the government. These mean that you can be any religion, you can say whatever you want, you can appeal to the government without getting in trouble. So, the Third Amendment. The Third Amendment was created before the Revolution. British soldiers could live, sleep, and eat in American citizens' homes. The Third Amendment gave the right to refuse this request to the American citizens. Even though soldiers aren't quartered in homes today, the Third Amendment is still needed and warns the government that people's property is their property. The Fourth Amendment. The Fourth Amendment protects citizens from unreasonable searches and seizures. To search a house, the police officer needs a search warrant. The search warrant has to be specific and state why the search warrant is needed. These often come before arrest. The Fifth Amendment. The Fifth Amendment is the longest amendment in the Bill of Rights, and it gives people accused of serious crimes the right to a grand jury. It protects citizens from double jury, prohibits interrogation, and gives you the right to remain silent. Then the Sixth Amendment. The Sixth Amendment lists a number of rights that are designed to provide accused people of a fair trial or a speedy and public trial. This means that from a certain time frame between when you are charged with a crime and when you get to the trial. That didn't make any sense. Okay, so sorry. You can't stay in jail for too long before your trial, and the trial cannot be a secret. It has to be public. Okay, the Seventh Amendment says not all trials involve criminal actions. Some trials decide civil cases or disputes between people or businesses. Civil cases typically involve money, property, family matters, and such as divorce. The Seventh Amendment says in all but the most minor cases, people involved in the civil trial have to have a grand jury, have the right to have a grand jury. Okay, the Eighth Amendment. The Eighth Amendment protects an accused person's right, both before and after the trial. Before trial, there is a bail that you can pay to get you out of jail until the trial. The Eighth Amendment protects the judge from making the bail too high, so he wants you to stay in jail too long. After the trial, the Eighth Amendment protects a person found guilty from excessive fines, which is too high of fines, and cruel and unusual punishment. Okay, the Ninth Amendment. The Ninth Amendment says that even though certain rights are listed in the Constitution, other rights not listed are retained or accepted by the people. For example, if some rights are listed in the Constitution, others weren't. That doesn't mean that you only have the rights listed. So you have rights that aren't listed in the Constitution, such as privacy. Okay, and finally, the Tenth Amendment. The Tenth Amendment protects states from excessive federal power. That means power that are not given to the national government by the Constitution are resolved by the people